everybody, and welcome back to the I Don't Know Running podcast, where we share our experiences that make running fun and sometimes not so fun. I'm Lewis, and I'm a self-admitted lazy ultra runner.
Long intro.
Long
Man. And I'm Mitch. I'm wearing my Riverbank shirt today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's coming. People should be starting to train for this already. So how is your training going this year?
Easily.
Yeah.
Should be,
By
right?
far, yeah.
When does that actually start?
It usually starts beginning of January.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're right in that window of quitting training.
Right.
As we talked about last week.
Well, I don't know.
We didn't mention that,
We didn't mention it. We were just talking about it. And Quitter's Day. What day is Quitter's Day? So it's the second weekend in January where everyone says, enough of this.
All those things I said I was going to do January 1.
I lied.
I went 2 weeks.
Yeah. I made it a long ways. Not far at all if you're supposed to be training for something. So
what are your reasons? What are your excuses?
Right.
Well, I have a ton. I've used a ton. And that's what we're going to talk about in this week's episode. And at the end of this, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to provide a lot of fun for you and your group, your running groups.
Okay.
So we're gonna hand out bingo cards. We're not going to hand out bingo cards. We're going to provide a link to a bingo card.
And then you should print them out. And then when your friends, when they come up with like 5 or 6 excuses, whether you win or not, just say bingo.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe you win something from us in 2025.
Not making any promises.
No, definitely not making promises. I'm done with that. I have a ton of excuses. So yeah, let's go through. These are the top 40 reasons that we pulled these from outside.com. 40 excuses you've probably used to procrastinate from running. First 2, super simple. It's too hot or it's too cold.
So what are you waiting for, that perfect day?
Yeah.
It's not coming.
70 and sunny.
Is it 70? That's too hot for me.
No, see, I think 70 is perfect.
No, way too hot.
I'll take 80 even. I would say 70 to 80.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect window of running.
Way too hot. Not running in that.
So you got the too hot. I say it's too cold a lot. Another one is it's raining. I mean, that
sucks.
Well, it doesn't even always suck. Sometimes that's a great time to run. Because if it's 80, guess what?
It's good that it's raining.
It's nice. Yeah,
Except
so you can't use that.
It could cause some chafing.
Depends on the distance you're going. Yeah.
Lube up, man. Get out there.
Yeah, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's raining, or this is a favorite, I'm too busy. Yeah.
Busy
honestly though, well, here's the deal. Honestly, that could just be legit. There are seasons of life, week, 2 weeks, because of whatever. When I'm doing Tark Up, there's no way.
I get it, but that's like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, totally.
So you could miss training for 2 weeks. But you signed up for something.
Yeah.
What are you committed to?
Well, I signed up for the No Training Marathon.
Right.
So I don't know if that's on this list, but we should add that. I signed up for the No Training Marathon.
Hey, challenge is a challenge.
Yeah. I love number 5. I just won the Boston Marathon yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah. It's probably a response.
You're lying to me.
Yeah, there's no way. There's only a couple of people that can say that per year.
Right.
I'm tired from the long hours I spent building a replica of the Burj Khalifa.
I don't even know what that is.
Out of the toothpicks this weekend. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building, I think, in the world now. It's over in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, UAE.
If you actually did that, I'd want to see proof.
And I would, yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, that's a great excuse. Let me see it.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That would be awesome. And if it's just a pile of toothpicks, it's not good enough.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Although it does take me back to, I think it was 5th, 6th grade where did you have to build the bridge out of popsicle sticks? No. And then we did.
I would be like, What's the monster that comes through, then jump?
Breaks them. Well, that was the whole thing. You had to build this. You had to build your bridge.
I want you to build it. I want to break it.
Well, no. And then it was a competition. Whoever could stack the most bricks won the bridge building competition.
I don't know where
everybody's broke.
I don't know where you went to school, but.
Well, it was out in the sticks. Speaking of sticks, it was out in the sticks. So we had to do it just as a means of survival. It was part of your economic or home. What was that? What was that? Home. What is that? Teaches you life skills like
home economics.
Is that what it's called?
Well, I just think of cooking. But that,
no, I know, but that's what this was part of. They probably taught hunting in it and all that kind of stuff too.
How to gut a deer.
Yeah, like you taught real survival, like life skills.
Nice.
My graduating class was under 100, so that's where I grew up. I'm a single parent of 11 children. You know what? Single parents, they get a pass. That is a good excuse.
I would agree. Get a running stroller.
That's tough.
Get out there.
There are ways around, but I'm telling you what, if there's a season in life that's tough, that's a tough one.
For sure. You're not going to sign up. Hopefully you're not signing up for something if that's the case then in the first place.
Unless you're signing up for the no training marathon. Right. Then you're good to go. You're in the right place. I am pinned under the wheel of a dump truck.
That sounds like that sucks.
Yeah, it sounds like it sucks. And man.
But you're probably lying.
Running, yeah, you're probably lying, and yeah, running is the least of your worries at that point. I prefer Legos. Okay,
I don't know.
That
makes no sense.
I don't like that one. We need this is a list of 39 now.
Yeah, that one's gone.
Today is my cross training day. What do you say to that?
If you're a real runner, you don't cross train.
Every day. Yeah, you don't cross train, and every day is a run day.
You are so full of crap.
Yeah. I just ate a full rack of ribs and drank 6 Budweisers. Wait, isn't that your pre-run meal?
I was gonna say, if you're Brian, that's like race fuel.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You eat that during the race.
Yeah,
you're good.
That is time to run. Now it's time to run.
Yeah,
I don't get the problem. I just sat down and I'm about to enjoy this full. Oh, wait, this is another.
It's the same one.
Oh my goodness!
That one's gone.
I just sat down and I'm about to enjoy this full rack of ribs and 6 Budweisers.
Do it on the run.
Yeah, that is usually post race. You've ran and now you're about to sit down and enjoy this full rack of ribs and 6 Budweisers.
That's what you get if you get out there.
Yeah, this list is shortening. So I'll give them the first one, but not the second one. We're down to 38.
Yeah, you're gonna have to skip through some of those, I think.
Yeah, 38. Wait. It's down to 37. I just ate a full rack of ribs and drank 7 Budweisers. All right, we're down to 37. That's just dumb. Mercury is in retrograde.
I don't know what
that. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that one's.
But I'm gonna go.
If it doesn't make sense,
it's out. 36. Next one out. It's another Mercury one. Is no longer in retrograde. I think that's probably referencing a movie.
Well, hopefully somebody comments on it and tells us how dumb we are.
Yeah, I want somebody to comment on why.
Because they'll have time to Google it and find out what it really is, and they can make us sound really dumb.
Oh, Mercury the planet, not Mercury the
I picked that part up.
Oh, I didn't. I was thinking totally like Mercury is in
the metal.
Yeah.
See, we both got issues.
Yeah. Here's one. I'll run tomorrow.
Yeah,
I have used that one 100%.
Yeah, that one. And then,
a lot.
And then you're not going to run tomorrow.
No.
We know better.
And this goes
We've already read it.
Yeah. And this one, it's funny because the next one is usually tougher to use as an excuse if you're not running. I ran yesterday. You better have actually ran yesterday.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to run a couple of days in a row.
I looked at Strava and you didn't run yesterday.
Yeah, there you go. It's a good thing we're not friends on Strava. I haven't run since 2003. Yeah. Okay.
That's somebody that doesn't run.
Well, yeah, that's just a non-runner. Come on.
Because that's the same thing as saying, and I know it's not on there, is nobody's chasing me, so I don't run. So that one, I don't think that one's on there. But that's another one, a non-runner
Yeah,
would
that
say.
is an excuse. Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely one. Next one, diarrhea.
Yeah, I would rather. You
get a pass there. I think that one works.
I'll let that go.
Yeah, that's a good. So we have 2 good excuses, and the list is down to 36.
Yeah.
Actually, it might even be 35 because of the 2 Mercury ones.
Yeah.
No one can make me run, including myself.
That's somebody that doesn't run.
Another non-runner. That's out. So we're down to 33 because we're throwing out the 2003 one too.
Okay.
So we're down to 33. So this list is shrinking. We'll have to, we'll definitely have to look at how we title this.
Yeah.
This is no longer 40 excuses. We'll start with 40 and we'll
scratch that.
Scratch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
My great uncle ran once and he's dead now.
That's another non-runner.
Well, but the great uncle was.
No.
And that's why the person doesn't run.
Yeah, because that's the person that doesn't run. The uncle
wasn't even a runner either. He ran once.
Well, he might have run a bunch.
Oh, it says my great uncle ran once.
Once. Okay. Oh, yeah.
So they don't say, is that a race or is that like for real?
Yeah, that one's confusing.
Yeah. All right. We'll stick with 35. Wait.
33 we're down to.
Down to 33. We'll stick with it. We'll let that one slide. Who could think about exercise at a time like this? Oh, that's funny. Because I can think of Ava. Oh, no. Was it Ava? No, it was Abby. Oh, my gosh. So Ava's mom, Abby. She had a doll named Rosalie. I think it was Rosalie. And she lost it. I shouldn't say she lost it. It became lost. And she was probably like 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7, something like that. And we were, oh my goodness, I think we were supposed to be getting ready to eat, like sit down to the table. And she said, how could I think of eating at a time like this? She's like 6 or 7.
So the only way that gets a pass is it depends on what's going on.
Oh, I forgot. What was it? How could I? Oh, yeah.
How can I run at a time like this?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, if they're saying any time like this, I mean, it's funny, but yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's for real. My treadmill is at the cleaners.
That one's kind of.
Yeah, who does that? Nobody takes their treadmill to the cleaners. It just sets and collects clothes.
Exactly. That's the only thing.
Although, I don't know, man. I do like ours. I do use ours when I run. When it's not at the cleaners.
When it's not stacked with clothes.
Yeah. I'm in solitary confinement in a federal penitentiary for the next month and a half.
That sounds like that
tough.
sucks. That sounds like that sucks. You're going to have to take a month and a half off.
You can still run in there.
In a little box.
We did an episode on San Quentin. Were you on that episode? Mm-hmm. Was that a single? I think that was one of the singles I did.
Yeah. That was.
About the...
but he ran outside.
Well, all of them did. It was part of their... what is that movie? 26.2 to Life. Awesome movie. Referencing back to that episode that we did. If you haven't seen that movie, go check it out. It's a really good movie. So yeah, that's not an excuse. Not a good one. We'll leave it on there, but that's not a good excuse. Absolutely impossible when I have all these tweets to read.
So you'd rather be on social media than get out.
Boy, that is the reality of the world we live in today.
It really is.
So
put your phone down. I
think that stays, but that's not a good excuse. I have shin splints. Yeah. New runners use. I will say,
that's a valid excuse.
It is a valid excuse. That's for real. People do get them.
But when somebody says that to me, what are you doing about it?
Yeah. Yeah, and usually there's a reason for it. So you can either be doing some stretching, training, something around it, or it's possibly shoe related. Mm-hmm. Or some form of gear related.
You should be doing the things you need to do, find out what's going on, see someone, get fitted for shoes, whatever it looks like. So
I
would
have
take it away.
fallen to the bottom of a deep pit in the Amazon jungle.
That sounds like that sucks. But if you have a phone, they're going to, you can get rescue.
Not from the Amazon jungle. I don't think that phone's going to help you.
But if you told me that you've fallen into a hole, then obviously you have communication.
Yeah,
So
that's true. You're a liar.
You're a liar. We're going to come and get you.
Yeah. I only have one running shoe.
Time
What
to start.
happened?
Time to start barefoot running.
There you go. No excuse.
Yeah.
I am busy lying on the kitchen floor with my dog. Man, I can relate with that one.
My
That
dog
one's-
needs pets.
Yes, that's not a bad one. That actually might get a pass.
Yeah.
There's not many of these that will get a pass, but that one might get it. It's 3 a.m. Sorry, but that one's good for me.
That one's not good for me.
I know it's not for you. That's not an excuse for you. That is an excuse for me.
That's not an excuse for me.
Yeah.
So we differ
We're
on this
50-50 there.
Get out.
Yeah.
Well, if you're running an ultra, you run all night.
Well, yeah, that's true. I suppose that's true.
You don't stop at 3 a.m. You keep going so you can be done.
Yeah. Again, I think that is specific to whatever you're doing. I'm sleeping. I'm not running. If I'm running, I'm running. If I'm in an ultra, I'm running. Trust.
No passes for me, but
Yeah, for you, because you get up at 3 to run at 4 or something like that, don't you? Or you used to.
used to.
But you don't get up at 3. You get up at 4 and run at 4:30 normally? Yeah. Trust me, when you're as drunk as I am, you have absolutely no business running. Haven't we all been there?
That one's funny.
That is funny.
You know,
That is a funny one.
I mean, it's too bad, but I'll let you off on that. But what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Because if you do this again tomorrow, you're going to run. I'll let it go now.
Trust me, the next morning, they're not running either. The next day is off.
Famous words from Rudy. There's plenty of places to puke along the way.
Yeah, man.
Because you need to pay for that.
Yeah. You know what, though? When I was in the Marine Corps, I got to say, there were mornings.
There was probably workouts.
We would do, the whole platoon would run. And holy smokes, man.
If you were all out the night before.
Oh, and there was a lot of that. I'm not saying any of that is good. And looking back, man,
Good training.
Yeah. Yeah. Young and dumb.
Yeah.
That's what they say, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a funny one, though. But I have this perfect good bicycle right here.
Yeah, you're not a runner.
Yeah, you're just not a runner.
Nobody likes to bike.
And you're not riding that bike.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
It's all lies.
All of my running socks are dirty.
Yeah.
Do they really get that? Come on.
Put them back on.
Yeah.
Go
You can
anyway.
wear them more than once.
Yep.
I'm in the middle of this great book right now.
Yeah, get books on audio.
Yeah.
You can still run.
No excuse. That actually should cause you to run more.
You're right.
You should be running more because of your book.
Yep.
And I just got a book. Matter of fact, I just got a book on audio. I may have to start running because I know that in the next, I only have it for 2 weeks because it's on Libby, and it's for a book club coming up with my Nicole and I are. So every now and then, Nicole and
So
I.
you get it on audio and everybody else reads it?
Well,
I'm with you. I would do the same thing.
I did it once. I already did this once. So the whole thing is we are definitely, this is a rabbit hole. But anyway, my mom she works at a library, and I surprised her back, I don't know, last year sometime with showing up to her book club at her library. And so I was like, man, that'd be fun. Just surprise her and read the book. And so I did. And I'll tell you what, man, I remembered a lot of that book. So it was fine. The fact that I did Audible and others read the book, like read. But we're doing it again. And this isn't a surprise, so it's okay if she hears this. But we're doing it again. We're going to meet her. And so now I have 14 days to get this book in. And from what I understand, it is like intense, like a lot of reading / listening.
So if you're driving a lot, that's one thing because you can pay attention to it.
Yes,
But
and I
if you're-
used to.
but now you're not driving that much.
Right.
So, yeah, you're going to have to get out.
I need to start running this week.
20 milers.
The problem, maybe I'll have to do multiple runs a day because I haven't ran much. So it might be that whole last episode, some slow runs, but long ones or whatever. Yeah,
whatever it looks like.
Walks. I'm in the middle of having multiple demons exercise for my body right now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
That's cheesy. I'm in the middle of buying a KFC franchise right now, and gestures and piles of documents. There's all this paperwork.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. I'll run later today. Yep. Used that one before and haven't.
Yeah.
I've
told myself that and I haven't.
Yep. All right. What are we at? What are we up to? I think we're at 33.
30. Well, we threw out a couple more.
Oh, we just did. We're up to like 31.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, these last ones are pretty good. I'll run later this week. Yep. Used that one before. And that's the whole I ran yesterday or I'll run tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what?
They kind of run together.
They all kind of run together. We're going to call that one
for all
reduced. We're down to 30.
Yeah.
I'll run later in life.
That's a non-runner.
Again, man, some of these are just bad. I like how they ended this last one, though. Number 40. Maybe I don't like it. It's okay. Sorry, I'm a dolphin. Who doesn't like a dolphin? Come on, they're cute, right?
Sure. I don't like the person that said it though.
Yeah, and it's not a good excuse. You're just not wanting to run. How about you just say, I don't want to run right now? That would be better than a lot of these excuses. So these are the top 40 excuses why you procrastinate not to run. We will call it the top 30 excuses because 10 of them were either dumb or just repeats, parts. But anyway, these are some excuses why you might not run. We are going to put together a bingo card so that you can share with your friends, your running group. Speaking of dogs, Roddy just joined us. He's probably fresh in from outside. He looks like he's all energetic.
And he probably needs pets.
He probably does. Might need to pet him instead of going for my run today.
Yeah, you were planning
I won't lay in the kitchen and do it, though.
You were planning on running, though, right?
That is another level of, oh, yeah, of course. But I have all these excuses to not run. That is another level, though. When you're laying in the kitchen, that sounds like
you've probably been drinking.
Yeah.
On top of petting the dog.
Yeah. You're the Budweisers.
Yeah, you're all of that.
Yeah. All those that had to do with drinking.
So you used 3
a.m. So there are a lot of these that all go together. When you're as drunk as I am, 3 a.m., the Budweisers, and the ribs. That was like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Like those all go together.
I would like to hear people tell me their favorite excuses. We love comments, like whether it's on Facebook or on Instagram or on the YouTube channel itself.
Yeah, wherever. Facebook.
Any of those platforms, I would like to see.
We've listed 40 excuses.
And we cut the list.
10 are really bad. We threw those out. 30 were just, okay. Yeah, we used some of those. But we want to hear your excuses why you procrastinate not to run, or just excuses not to run. Some might be really good. Some might be awful, but funny. Want to see those.
Yeah.
Those are always good. But yeah, do all of that. Like, share, subscribe. This was a lighthearted, have fun with it one. And I'm sure you've used some of these. I'm sure you're going to use some of these down the road. I know I have.
I've heard them.
You've heard them. You've definitely heard them. I'll bet you've used a couple.
I have on a run later today when I get up on a Sunday morning. And
that's right. You did say that. What was
but that's the only one.
Was there an injury one?
I don't think there was, but that's my excuse right now. Injured.
Yeah, I was just going to say. But I suppose these are excuses, not reasons. These are excuses that we use that are usually just that.
Right.
Like you could run. You're using this. So anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, share, do all of that. And with that, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of the I Don't Know Running podcast. Be sure to tune in next time as we share more about what we just don't know.
Until then, happy running.
Or excuses not to.
Yeah.